It's interesting because you do have a varied background of public service, but you really seem to have a passion for the position of Commissioner of Insurance. So tell me and tell the folks watching this, what have you done since you've become commissioner to change the department or the way things are done there? What really made you passionate about the Department of Insurance?
Well, I have a background in the insurance business, and no offense to my attorney friends, we have a lot of great attorneys in this state, but my claim to fame, Artis, I'm the first non-attorney insurance commissioner ever elected in this state. I have a background in civil engineering, construction management, and insurance. So I worked as a field engineer for a large general contractor. I know how to read a blueprint, and I spent over 25 years in the insurance business at all levels, from agent to agency manager to superintendent of agencies for North and South Carolina. So I happen to think it's a good thing for the people and state employees to have somebody that actually has experience as a state employee, experience in the insurance industry, and experience in the construction industry, because the Department of Insurance, not everybody knows this, it regulates so many things that impact your pocketbook every day. We're the chief building inspector for the state. We regulate engineering codes, manufactured building, which are mobile homes, modular homes, and we have some great industries in this state, plants that manufacture those products. We regulate bail bondsmen, collection agencies. We have sworn law enforcement officers that are actually state police that can make arrests in all 100 counties. So we really go after insurance fraud and arson, things like that. And I'll tell you one quick thing. When I took office, we had no attorneys that were prosecutors that could work with our district attorneys. So I found out from the Criminal Investigation Division that we really needed more people. We were shorthanded in the criminal investigations. They had only been able to cover 57 counties in 2016 with making arrests. And I asked what the problem was. They were only able to fully investigate about 12% of over 5,000 criminal complaints. The Department of Insurance averages 20 criminal complaints a day coming in the door. So it takes a lot of people to look at these and investigate. And when I asked the question, why are we only able to fully investigate 12%? They said we only have 20 sworn law enforcement officers to cover the whole state. Some of those are in management and in the office. So we had no attorneys to prosecute cases, so it was taking sometimes 2 or 3 years for these insurance fraud or arson cases to get through the courts. We had a backlog in some of our fire department ratings inspection, and I said, why we have this backlog? And they said, well, Commissioner, we only have 5 fire department inspectors to cover 100 counties. So I went to the legislature, and I think Artis is aware of how hard we had to work, because, the legislature wants to cut jobs. And I'm saying, look, we need to add some positions. And I thought it would be easy because the Department of Insurance is self-funded. We generate hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue to the general fund. We issue over 600,000 licenses a year. We license electrical contractors, plumbing contractors, bail bondsmen, surety bondsmen, insurance agents, brokers, and this all sorts of things, building inspectors. So today, I'm just going to fast forward. Today, we have 45 sworn law enforcement officers, and we're making progress. I think we need more. I added those 3, I brought on 3 attorneys as prosecutors to work with our district attorneys. And this is something you all can look up. But we had an insurance fraud case that came to the department that turned into a first-degree murder case, and the district attorney in Gaston County asked our attorneys that we hired in 2017 to take this case to court. And I think it's the first time in the history of North Carolina that a state employee is going to go into the courtroom and prosecute this case for our department rather than the district attorney in that county. That's a huge thing. This case, you can look it up, it's called the eye drop murder case, and it gained national attention. CBS News New York came down and interviewed us about a month ago. They're going to do a national story on it later this year. And the other thing is on the fire department inspections, where some of those rating inspections hadn't been made in a timely manner, I hired 3 more. We went from 5 state inspectors to 8. That made all the difference. We've eliminated that backlog. And what it's meant for the people is over 300 fire departments in North Carolina have received improved safety class ratings. I went to the city of Rocky Mount the week before last and presented Rocky Mount a class 1. The next night I went to the city of Hickory, presented their city council and mayor with a class 1. And we have more class 1, 2, 3, and 4 fire departments now than ever before. And the reason that's important is because how your local fire department is rated, determines what you pay for homeowners insurance. So it's saved over 1 million people a lot of money on what they would be paying. So that's probably more than you wanted to know. But
well, no, that is what we wanted to know, because, you know, one of the